Hello everyone, this is Gorax. Just recently I released a video about Adela beating Alamar and other heroes, and some pro players didn't like it. Also, one of the mods tried to say it doesn't work, and there were a few people who tried it on the test server and it did not work for them. So here in this video I will explain what emblems I've been using and show you guys that whatever they say that I'm using wrong emblems on these units is actually not true, since I've been improving the emblems on the teams before I do the videos. Okay, so let's jump in. Firstly, I will show you that I don't have any turret on the account. So none of the teams is using any turret buffs that come with it. Some of the turret cards can obviously change the outcome, as some factions benefit from them more than the others. Now, when it comes to the rosters, these are the rosters that I'm using. As you can see here, this is a test. I'm not adding anything into the factions except for one in the neutral. Now, the classes are all maxed out and are very similar in power, but caster is a little bit stronger. And we go to the special, and as you can see, I'm using only those. Next, let me walk you through the emblems on the Adela's team before I move to the Alamar's team. Okay, so my philosophy here is I'm doing the tests for the 99% of the community and not the 1%. So the emblems are probably lower than the top players will play with. If we go here and I check castle, okay, all my supports and all my tanks will have plus 18 casted emblems, while my damage dealers will have plus 30. This is basically a reflection of what I am playing with, as I can't really afford good emblems on my tanks before I max them out on my main damage dealers. So as you can see here, I got Judicator with attack and defense emblems. And the casting is of 18, as I said, plus 3. And we got Paladin using Gear of Times, not legals, with HP amplification and Holy Emblem defense. I'm using Seraph with a little bit of attack amplification because I couldn't find a better, well, I didn't have time to find a better emblem before this video, and attack and defense emblems here as well. And it's plus 18, so that's quite low for an offensive unit. I'm using Everlasting Secret on Sister because I can't get Spring of Immortality. It's not in the box included on the test server, and it's plus 18 again, using attack amplification to boost healing of the unit with emblem defense. Now, my main damage dealer in this team is Light Dragon, and he's using attack and defense emblem stats because this helps him survive and also do a lot of damage. And I've been using Everlasting Secret as well to increase his skills. I might have gone with the Path of Assassin or other, but this worked for me the best. Now, that's my 5 units that I am using from Castle. Now let's move to another tank that I'm gonna use, and it's going to be used in both teams. It's Emerald Dragon, again, plus 18 cast here, and defense and HP amplification. This team will be improved by Kotos, and again, this is not a tank Kotos, this is a support Kotos, so I'm using Everlasting Secret to boost his skills, mainly the ultimate skill and others as well, they're good as well. And I'm using HP amplification and defense here as well to boost his stats as well, because he's not a damage dealer. And finally, that team is finalized by Dark Elemental, because I don't really find another good unit. He's a good splash, especially against Alamar, because it deals a lot of melee damage. So paired with Light Dragon, it does a lot of damage, which you will be able to see that all these charges are actually dying. And in here, I don't have problems with keeping Dark Elemental alive, so I went fully damage here. I could have gone with attack defense as well, but this works for me, okay? So yeah, Path of Assassin plus 30, 2 main damage dealers, plus 30 emblems. Okay, so the total of the casting on the emblems on Adela's side is plus 168, okay? Keep that in mind, okay? Now, let's move into the dungeon team. Okay, so first is Offensive Red Dragon, and he's using plus 30 Path of Assassin emblems with attack and defense. Now I'm using Shadow Dragon with plus 30 again, emblems, utilizing attack and defense. Next is Phone, which is a support, so it will be plus 18, and I'm using Everlasting with defense and HP amplification, because she does no heal, and HP is quite important for her. Now, another plus 30 unit is Evil Sorceress with Path of Assassin set, utilizing attack and defense to keep her alive as long as possible. And then I'm following with Faceless, who's using Path of Assassin as well. I could have gone with Forgotten Autonym, but I looked up at the people who play Dungeon, and all the biggest whales are using that. And that's again a plus 31 with attack and defense. Okay, so this is my 5 units here. Now I'm gonna move to Priest. Okay, so that's a support, so he will have plus 18 using Everlasting with defense and attack amplification again to boost his healing. On top of that, I will be using Devil in second form, defensive one, and he's using defense and amplification with legals. And I will also be using Venom Spawn that will use Everlasting. The Venom Spawn has a maxed out banner, and I'm using it with defense and HP percentage as well. Okay, and as I mentioned previously, it will also use the Emerald Dragon with plus 18 emblems. Now, not including Venom Spawn, okay, I'm excluding Venom Spawn because that is an addition to the stronger Alamar version. This Alamar team, the basic team that I'm gonna run with Devil Tank and Emerald Dragon, has a total casting of plus 192, which gives us plus 24 emblem casting difference between these teams. So Alamar has an advantage, right guys? Keep that in mind. Now let's go and show you the fights. Okay, hopefully test server will not die during the recording. If it dies, then I'll obviously stop and then show you the proof that I'm still using the same things again. Right, so this is the setup that I'll be running, as I mentioned obviously before, and the formation uses the test artifacts, it uses the test roster, and it uses only one domain, Hollow. Okay, there's no other domain needed here. And we go to Alamar using the standardized version of Alamar. And the domains will be Bloody Dungeon and Ragnarok for further testing. Okay, so I've clicked them both, so I don't need to do that. And again, test. Okay, everything is fine. Now let's begin. Okay, let's fight. Let's see. Okay, I showed you everything. There's nothing I'm hiding. Let's just fight, okay? Sadly, there's a 50-second loading time here between the fights. That is an issue my account is actually suffering from. So yeah, let's see the outcome of the fights. I will speed these fights up and not to take too much of your time. So yeah, first fight. Here we go. Okay, I can see Faceless dying, and obviously I'm into a weaker tank line. So that's not optional, but obviously when you play against other players, it's random. And as you can see, Light Dragon doing tremendous damage. And that's what I've noticed against Alamar. From all my tests, the Light Dragon performs really well. Okay, so just a simple change of seat. I'm going to move Dark Elemental in a better position to avoid, to actually utilize the ultimate skill of Emerald Dragon to make sure Dark Elemental constantly does the damage. It's immune to stun. Okay, so yeah, another fight, and sorry again, that's going to happen. I don't want to stop or pause the recording because then people might be saying that I'm not doing it right. Okay, so yeah, this is what's going to happen. Now we go again. This is the second fight now, and we're gonna move on to the third one where I'll switch the lines. To show you that I can run it into the stronger tank. Okay, so yeah, let's quickly change the lines here. There we go. Just making sure everything is okay. This is what we want, and let's go. Okay, so third fight so far, 2 wins. I was running into the weaker tank. Now I'm choosing to run into Devil, which is the better tank of those two, tank-wise. Utility-wise, I would say Emerald Dragon is quite good. Alright, so there we go. This is our third fight again. As you can see, the charges are dying and they have plus 30 casting. Okay, it's not bad. Okay, and light dragon dishing out the damage. Okay, and this is why I like it. This team is all about the light dragon, guys. Now another swap. Okay, and let's go. So basically, I came up with the idea of buffing the light dragon as much as possible. Dark Elemental is a splashable unit which will be replaced by Falconer, so this team might be quite strong, but obviously there's only one banner in that team, so it might also fall off a little bit. And yeah, I can't guarantee it's gonna work in your case, because I'm playing against my mirror, okay? I'm playing against my own account. So obviously everything is quite set in stone, and as you can see here, I draw. Okay, so first fight into the stronger tank is a draw, and we can see again Evil Sorceress and Faceless are just dying. Okay, that's fine. We drew. Okay, the positioning of the Dark Elemental wasn't that good. Let's try again. So yeah, okay, so that was two fights here in that line, so I can switch to the stronger version of Alamar. Okay, and this will require me to move a few things around, as I will be using Venom Spawn, and I won't be using the buffs from the Green Drake. Okay, so I'm gonna move that around, and I'm gonna utilize this line here, which is going to fight against my team here with better positioning of Dark Elemental, because that's what we want. Okay, this is going to be a little bit harder because this is said by most one of the strongest Alamars. There's an offensive version as well. I'm not gonna play against it because I don't really know how to build it. Okay, I'm still learning Dungeon. I'm getting all my knowledge from utilizing Spicy Pool's account. So I'm fighting against all these top players, and I'm learning Dungeon. Okay, I'm Tower main, but this is what they're using. I've been looking up on Nimdro and other guys. Okay, so another fight here, and just quickly, this is our fifth fight. And this is a harder one, as you can see. Seraph is actually falling, and definitely an improvement on Alamar's side. I draw. Okay, Dark Elemental. I said I don't have problems with it dying, and here we go, 49 seconds. So okay, that's not how it was supposed to be, but well, we draw. We didn't lose. Okay, so that's amazing. Okay, now let's move that around. Okay, this will give another buff, different buff to Dark Elemental, and it will keep Sister stun immune. So this might change the outcome, and I'm not sure if you noticed, but I'm actually running into Devil, who is considered the stronger tank out of these two. Okay, so this is me into the stronger line, and here we go again. Boom. Okay, so that is a stronger Alamar here, and bam, 56% damage by Light Dragon. Okay, next fight, we're gonna switch the lines. Now I'm gonna go into the weaker tank, according to some people. So yeah, I'm gonna go into Venom Spawn, and I will switch things around as well with positioning of the Dark Elemental. Okay, so as I've not been playing many different factions like Dungeon. I'm learning Dungeon, as I said. The positioning of the formation is really important, which I am learning now. So I believe this is quite good. I've been copying Nimdro and Hate and stuff, okay, when it comes to Dungeon positioning. And as you can see here, we win. Okay, that is against good Alamar. Okay, so okay, as I said, we'll switch around here to give stun immunity to Dark Elemental this time around, and let's see how it plays out. Wow, that Teams test server is going quite good at the moment. That's 15 minutes without a disconnect. That is great, guys. If you, trust me, if you've been watching my live streams recently, you'll notice that I'm getting server down constantly. Okay, so yeah, this is it. We're going in. Bang on, boom. We win again. Okay, I mean, I've been told I'm doing something wrong. Obviously, I'm doing something wrong because 3 people have different results. Okay, I might be doing something wrong, but as you guys can see, maybe you can point me out to what I'm doing wrong. Because as far as I am concerned, this looks alright to me. Now, let's change things around. Okay, let's run this setup. Okay, so switch the lines a little bit. We will see if that makes a difference, basically. And yeah, I'm still running into Venom Spawn, which is a weaker tank, and then I'll switch the sides, which will allow Dungeon to actually charge in to my team. So yeah, let's see. There we go. Let's just quickly speed up the fight. Okay, Kratos in the backline. He's not a damage dealer, but I still won. 80 seconds. Okay, impressive. And then we swap the lanes now here. And yeah, that's fine. Let's do this. Okay, I'm not gonna switch the Dark Elemental and Sister position, and here I'll just keep going with that. I don't want to spend too much time because it's been 17 minutes now that I'm recording this video for. Okay, and yeah, let's keep going. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so that was, I wouldn't say my advantage because I don't want Kotos to be in the enemy backline. But yeah, I had an open line, okay? And I win. Okay, now let's spice things up. Okay, let's give an advantage to the Alamar side. Okay, let them charge into me and we'll see the outcome of that fight as well. Yeah, imagine I'm doing that for like 100 fights a day with that loading screen. I'm just wasting so much time, but I usually do something in the meantime. I got a new PC and it works like charm. Can run many instances of the game. And as well, we don't have Dragon Golem or anything, so we're actually losing because there's an open line and it's getting into our backline. So that was expected, okay? I expected that to be this way. And it worked this way. So yeah, let's try and switch things around. Okay, that is not optional again, but as I said, Dark Elemental is a flexi pick here, so if I lose again, I'll probably put in Archanaga. That could work. Okay, it might be an improvement. I haven't tried that yet, truth to be told, but we will see. Okay, that will allow me to at least have a chance to survive long enough to destroy the charges. But I believe Naga has a little bit better emblems, so before I do that, I'll show you the emblems. Okay, as you can see, we lost again. Right, so before I actually add Naga, let's see at the Naga emblems. So if I go to, I think I'm running it as ranged. We go Naga. So let's see what cast of emblems I'm using. I'm using plus 35. Okay, so a little bit more, but still the total cast will be lower than the one of the Alamar team. Okay, so let's see, let's try that. So that should be altered form, and we put in Naga. Okay, let's see if she will be able to stop the charges. And this will be the last fight because my chest infection is just getting worse now. So you might hear me coughing quite a lot soon. Okay. There we go. Let's allow the charges to go in. Focus Naga. She survives, but not long enough, and we lose the fight. Okay, so when Alamar has an open line, there's definitely a chance for him to win. Okay, so that's pretty much it, guys. Okay, so as you can see, I think I'm doing everything right. If you can point out any mistakes I've done, please leave them in the comment section. But I believe this team, despite everything that people are saying, can stand and can withstand the Alamar. It's working for me. It might not work for them because the accounts might be totally different. And it might not work for you because your opponent might be more powerful than you. But on the same grounds, okay, on the same level, it works for me. And this is what I wanted to show, okay, because I've been accused of doing some shady stuffs behind the scenes, like, I don't know, and I don't even know why would I do that. Okay, I'm not trying to sell the product. That's not my job. Okay, thank you for watching. Stay safe. Bye.